I don't know who this is for or who this is going to reach, but I know that God knows who He wants to hear this prophetic message, and it will land in the presence of those that He intended for it to reach. Yesterday, I had drove 5 hours to the beach on a mini vacation, and by the time we got there, I was pretty tired, but we ended up going onto the beach, and it was beautiful. The sunset was great. Everything was amazing, and it was just peace there, because sometimes when you just go to the waters and you're still, you can really hear the Lord in a different way. While I was there was, some weird demonic things happening through some individuals, and the Lord was like revealing and giving me great discernment on some things that were taking place around me. And the enemy tested me to kind of turn my heart bitter like these people, these spirits that were at work in these people to do. He kept kind of, making my flesh weak, like be mean back and do this and do that. But I listened to the Lord. I went to a spot by myself and I started to pray and worship so that my heart would not turn cold just because there were other people around me on assignment for the enemy to try to destroy my character. And as I'm sitting there and I'm praying, I was looking at the ocean. The ocean was clear. Everything was good. I was discerning what God was showing me, but I was also beginning to release my worship and my praise to Him. I began to look at the ocean, and the water literally turns red. And I have an eyewitness to this. I kid you not. And what the Lord was showing me and telling me, and this is for somebody else, that in this season, God is revealing to you, and I'm going to do a scripture, but blood either usually means atonement or it means judgment. But in Revelation 16:3-4, and the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as the blood of a dead man. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of waters, and they became blood. Also, John 4:14, but whoever so drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. So I feel like God was showing me that He is judging the evil things that are being done, the hearts of people that are not pure. He is judging the people who are coming into agreement and being used by the enemy. And I believe that it also means deeper communion with Christ. His blood means being washed, being purified. As the devil was tempting me to be like those people, God was purifying me and taking me into worship with Him. And I hear the Lord saying that even though the enemy is trying to come against you, you are being purified even in that. And you are not being judged, but the enemy is being judged. And you are also kind of being judged for how you react to the enemy and his snares. Also, what I believe is that it was a representation of covenant and consecration and revealing of hidden sins or motives, a divine warning or wake-up call, and an invitation to draw closer to Jesus' sacrifice. Whoever you are, I feel like God has you in a season and you feel like you're isolated.